أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We turn to page 57 of the uh, Quran Arabic lessons, followed from page 56 as published already. Here we have Suratul Kafirun. That is just to show that you say Suratul Kafirun. You don't say Suratul Kafirin. So that word doesn't change like Mudaf, Mudafun ilay, and then that changes its character. No, that stays Surah Al-Kafirun. So Muslims generally call it Surah Al-Kafirun and they won't say Surah Al-Kafirin. And then Makkiyah, that's how you write Makkiyah, and it means it was revealed in Makkah. Then 18, we will come to the numbers next. Here you can see 18. And so it is the 109th surah in the Quran, but it was revealed 18th. So, and its verses, ayatuha, its verses are 6. Ruku'uha, it's 1. You will see that written there. Now we come to something interesting. There you see in some Qur'ans, not all Qur'ans, not in the Arabic printed Qur'ans, the Arab printed Qur'ans, the old Uthmani script, but in the Pakistani script that's very popular, you see this ruku, this big ain in the margin. And you see a number on the top, a number in the middle, and a number at the bottom. You wonder what that is. It's not important, but if you do have that type of Quran, you will see that there. Those are just resting places. There are 16 of those in a juz. Usually in the Arab Uthmani script, there are 8 maqaras, meaning it's divided into 8 sections, and this is divided into 16 sections, 16 of those ains. And the top number is 3, is the number of rukus in the surah. And then the middle number is the number of ruku from verses, number of verses from the last ruku to this ruku. So you have it tells you there are 9 verses from the last ruku to this ruku, 9 verses. In the top is number of ruku in the surah, and the bottom is the number of ruku in the juz. And then, so when you look at those, you will see different numbers, then you can figure it out. We will come back to that. So, for example, there you have on the right side, there's 1 ruku in the surah, but it's the 34th ruku in the juz, and there are 6 verses from the last ruku to this ruku. Then we turn to page 58, and I made mention of this in the last pages of the Qaida al-Baghdadiyya, that here we have the Arabic numbers. You see, the Arabic numbers are exactly the same as the numbers that you use every day, and those are actually Arabic numbers. And the Arabic numbers were actually originally written the way you are writing it now. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the way we know it. It wasn't, there's no proof that it was originally written the way they have it now. So in many Arab countries, they still write the way we write. For example, in Morocco, they write the way we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he doesn't understand the top number system, but it's exactly the same. So, and it works exactly the same. So there you can see, for example, so if you know from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then you know the whole number system. You know, it's just written differently, but it's used exactly the same. Like 571AH, there at the bottom you have a 571 and then a little ha for Hijriya, meaning after Hijrah, just a little ha. Then you have 786 there at the top and 786 there, Hijriya. 786 actually was the period in which Harun al-Rashid lived, Hijriya. and then you have 1026, and there you have one and dot. The dot is a 0. 1026, and then you have a third. It looks exactly like a third, like a third, and that's a quarter. And Bismillah Rahman Rahim, and then 1440. You have the verse first, and then the number in the circle after the verse. And 1440, there you have 1440 after Hijriya. So if you look at these numbers, you can write your phone number, you can write any number. You just translate it over. If you want to write it in that, the way you see it is being used in the Quran, and all that, it's just a different way of writing it. And it doesn't mean that all Arabs use it that way, but it's good to know that it's the same as your number system. We turn to page 59. And like we said, in that Qaida al-Baghdadiyya pages in the last lesson, we said here we have, I didn't deal with the first page of the Qaida al-Baghdadiyya, but this is what's written on the first page. It says Rabbi. Rabbi. They just left the ya out. Rabbi. What they actually mean is Rabbi. Therefore I dotted it in there. Rabbi, meaning my Lord, my Lord. Zida, zida. Zida means increase. Zida. Ni, increase me. Ilman. Ilman, knowledge-wise. It means fi ilmin, in knowledge. Ilman, knowledge-wise. Or it means ma'a ilmin, with knowledge. Or it means bi ilmin, with knowledge. Ilman means all that. If you say dinan, you might mean fi dinin, in din, with din, ma dinin, or bi dinin. Right. And like I wrote there, that is, we will do the Qaida al-Baghdadiyya, which we have published now. Qaida al-Baghdadiyya. Qaida is the primer, and al-Baghdad, it's a Baghdadi primer. In Arabic, they say Baghdadiyya to means Baghdadi. Alawiyya to means Ali like. If they say Faridiyya, they mean Farid like. Muhammadiyya, it means Muhammad like. The Iya means just like. Muhammadiyya, Muhammad like. Quraniyya, Quran like, etc. And then I try to say there's 24 pages in that Qaida al-Baghdadiyya, and there's a lot of pages, about 10 on reading, and there's quite a bit of tajweed in there, and there's quite a bit of meanings that we will deal with in there, and you have to refer to that to see what's in there. Then we turn to page 60. Page 60. And then this page 60, it gives a bit more explanation on page 24 of the Qaida al-Baghdadiyya, and it's the abjad how was hutti kaliman safas qarashat sakhad dadakh, and how Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Often you see that is written, a lot of people like to write it as 786. How do they get to that? I'll give you an example. Here you have Muhammad, they often write as 92. What it means is that the meme is 40. If you look at it, look up the mean. Under meme written there at Kaliman, under meme written there's a 40. So they take that meme and give it a number 40, or it has a number 40. And the ha is, what is the ha there? You can have a look there. The ha is 8. If you look up there, ha is 8. Yeah, ha is 8. And meme is again 40. And the dal is, what is the dal? 4. So when you add that together, you have 40 and 40, that's 80. And 8, and then 4, that's 92. So that is actually how they use it. So a lot of people, when they say the numerical value of your name is like my name or your name or anybody else's name, they just simply use those numbers and give each letter a number. And if you notice, they often they don't use a double. Like if you're like Muhammad is written with a meme, a ha, and a shadda on the meme, they ignore the shadda. They just use it as meme ha meme dal, because in a dictionary you will just use meme ha meme dal. You're not going to use the shadda. And then on page 61, the these are just a few scratchy notes. So when you look at the Quran panel at the top, you will see the basmala in the middle, and usually on the right block, you see what chapter it is. You know, it's Surah to Fatiha Makkiyah, and on the left block, you might see number of verses. In some Qurans, you will see on the right block, but we will do that because we will do examples of a few surahs. And it's good to remember that whether the surah is Makkiyah or Madaniyah, was it revealed in Makkah or was it revealed in Medina? Here we are doing that page number that I have there is from the Qaida al-Baghdadiyya, page 27, where you will see Suratul Kafirun. And here you see the singular command, Qul, Qul, say. We did that. Ya aw, Ya aw, Kafir. Kafir is a rejector, so kafirun is plural for rejectors. So قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ, or rejectors, you know, it's al. La is don't, I don't. A'budu is I worship. A'budu is I worship. So la a'budu is I don't worship. And ma is what. And then antum there is you plural. And abattum is you have worshipped. And then ana is I. Now that chapter ends with deen. Deenun is a judgment or a creed. I don't like the word religion. We will come to that. And then it ends deen, and then it's a kasra under the noon. But it actually means deeni, my creed, my judgment, my way of thinking, or my supposed way of thinking. Now, these are just scratchy notes, but what you can do is look at Suratul Kafirun. If look at Suratul Kafirun and see what you can make of that surah, because we have dealt with quite a few words that you will understand in there.